So this is the last you're going to hear from me in 2020, but 2019, because I'm taking time off. This is an extra video on Friday. It's actually your second extra video this week because I did the Things 311 update, which I'll link whichever side it goes on. Anyway, last you'll hear from me in 2019 because I'm taking 2 weeks off. I've always figured if I had a business that didn't let me take some time off for Christmas, then why was I even working in it? That's not the type of business that I wanted to have. So if you enjoyed the videos this year, there's a couple things you can do for me. Next year, you can keep watching the videos, keep giving me likes, thumbs up, tell people to subscribe, stuff like that, share them. The other thing you could do is to help keep the videos coming is to go to patreon.com/CurtisMcHale and support the channel. Support my writing. I'm writing some books. I'm doing some other stuff as well on top of doing YouTube that you can see, that you'll get some early access to, see my planning, see how I'm really using my iPad to write a book from Scrivener with all the research, everything like that. Now, the other thing I wanted to do today is give you a preview of just a few of the things that are really already on tap, are ready to go, or coming up very soon after the holidays as far as my iPad-based content. And one of the first things is actually going to be, I'm wearing them right now, the Powerbeat Pros. So I'm going to review these Powerbeat Pros. I've had them for about 2 months now, and I've used them running. I do a lot of running, a lot of outdoor stuff. I've used them for running. I've used them just day to day. I use them video editing, and I'm going to talk about those. Another cool thing is this. It is a keyboard with a trackpad. And I want to talk about, I've tried using it, I've been using it for a little bit, and I'm going to talk about what this means for your iPad use. How good is it? What could you use it for? Is it worth you purchasing for your iPad use? Something I got just last week, I don't know, very recently, is this. This is the Paperlike version 2. So I will likely install that maybe even this week, and I will use it for a couple weeks over the holidays. I will video the install, but then I will actually tell you what I think about it compared to the Paperlike V1 in 2020. Another thing we've got coming up is this. This is the Initech KB02010, so KB02010. iPad case, pencil holder. Got some plastic up here, so I'm going to talk about what the plastic means for iPad charging and stuff. And then it even unfolds and has like a stash point inside too, to like clip your Apple Pencil in. And the keyboard comes off if you want. And I'm going to talk about that. Kickstand on the back, right? Kind of see that, it's kind of dark. But I'm going to talk about that and what this means, how I like it. Do I keep using it? I've got like 5 iPad keyboard cases right now. And I got 2 more coming that are more like laptop style. So I'll be talking about all of those kind of in the new year, but specifically this one. I actually basically finished writing the review of this morning, and then you'll actually see my video on it, everything in the new year. I also have like this one literally already in the bank, ready to go. It's up on YouTube. I just need some thumbnails. Review of the Stego Hub by 12 South. So that one's coming up. I've also got all recorded, everything. I just need to edit it. A review of the LG 4K display, the 27 UL500, using it with my iPad, what I like, what I don't like about it, and is it worth not going with the USB-C monitor right now? So we'll talk about that. And I'm also going to talk about the iPadOS mouse support, and I didn't think it was good at the beginning, but I've changed my mind. So I'm going to tell you why I've changed my mind in 2020. Over the holidays, I'm also going to get my kids on Apple Arcade. I have a 9, 5, and 3-year-old. We're going to talk about which Apple Arcade games can they actually play? Which one is useful for my 3-year-old? Which one can my 5-year-old play? Which ones did they giggle at? So that'll be like some family time. We'll do some video, and I'll probably get them on to talk about the games that they liked, and I don't know. We'll see. My 5-year-old sometimes says I don't want to talk about it, so maybe I'll give you a clip of my 5-year-old being belligerent. So we've got a few other things. We'll do a USB-C, 3-point whatever, and Thunderbolt series of videos. Probably just one, like making sense of the whole spec. I'm going to do a comparison of FTP clients for iPadOS, so you know which FTP client is the best. I'm going to do an introduction to Vim and Blink Shell and stuff like that for iPadOS so that you can become a better developer, learn to use code more, probably an introduction to Tmux in 2020. And take a look at my raw image processing with Darkroom and Infinity Photo in 2020. And then one thing with the keyboards I have coming are the best kind of laptop iPad keyboard cases. Be like the Bridge case is one of them. There's some other cases that are less expensive. And the big question with some of these less expensive cases will be, for $69.99, How does it compare to the $100 and almost $200 Brydge keyboard case? Is it as good? Is the Brydge keyboard case really like $140 nicer? That's a good question to answer. Part of me thinks no, but I literally don't even have these cases yet, so I can't tell you. I don't know. So we'll see. That's something coming in 2020. Really, and that's all I got like on the list. These are things that are like already partway into production in some fashion. I've written about them. I've ordered the products. Stuff's on its way. If there's other stuff that you want to see, always let me know in the comments. I'd love to review things that you want to see so that you get the information you want. One of the other things I'm going to purchase probably early in 2020 will be the CalDigit USB-C Pro Dock. It's like really expensive. I don't know what it is in the US, but it's like almost $300 Canadian, because that seems to be the one that's going to work best with. You got to wait for the other review that's coming up on that. I'll talk all about that in my LG monitor review. That's it. Thanks for your support this year. Thanks for helping me grow the channel. It's still small, but it is growing quickly now, much quicker than it was. So thanks for all your support. Have an awesome holiday, and I hope you get to take some time off too. Or just watch the back catalog of videos. I've done a bunch of iPad videos, and you can watch through them. Have a good one.